Is this thing working? Where's the comments? I'm lost. When was the last time I did this? You'll be in bed by then. Liar. You're here now. I will probably just end this because pop-ups never do well for me, but I didn't want to go to bed. Nader, what's going on? Branton, Shady, what's going on, fellas? Good to see you. I'm basically open panel tonight. Any of you folks want to jump up here, feel free. I'll try to keep an eye open. I got really nothing to talk about. I just didn't want to go to bed. So, plus, I washed my hair and then everybody bailed on me. So I said, screw it. I'm going to do a nocturnal feeding crafted show. I'm going already. What time did it say I was going to go? Did I screw that up? Oh, yeah, I did, didn't I? I put in 10:50. Whoops. Hey, Jorge, what's going on, buddy? 11:50. Whoops. I just went to bed. Otherwise, I would have been up there with you. Oh, come on, man. Rub that sleep out of your eyes. Let's go. What bell get you, Kreger? And hello. Hello. Boom, 11 people. Now you got to keep going. Well, do I? This is a test. It is only a test. That's not true. Well, I figure it's new fish, you goof. What kind of new fish? Or is it a top secret? You know, vodka isn't as good as bourbon, but it gets the job done. Whew. So, lots of hellos. Somebody got fish. Yes, it's the fish law that when 11 people show up, you are obligated to them to stream. Well, you know what you do, Shady? You get your happy ass up, you walk back downstairs, and you get up with your buddy Whip. That way you can read chat and I don't have to concentrate. I'm just playing. Redneck, what's going on? Stan the man. GRB. Good day, brother. So, yeah, I'm going to go to definitely the largest swap in the Midwest on Sunday, and perhaps the largest in the US. I'm still a little under the weather, so I don't know how long I'm going to go. Hey, June. Branton, if he's still here, he had hit me up on the Whip page over there on the Facebook land and said maybe we could carpool, but I don't want to hold him up. If he wants to go, make a day of it. I don't want to say I gotta go 10 minutes after we get there. So it's too far to just turn around and come back. Unless you're feeling like crap, and then that way I can justify it. But next time, buddy, next time. Scatty Nona. Is Sketty gonna go to the? I don't think you are, right? You're not going to the old swap over there, Quad Cities, are you? Up to 16. Hey, Wally, Lauren Vettner. Good old Wally Vettner. We're doing well. How are you doing, Wally? Happy New Year, June. It should be about that time now, right? I mean, you're so far behind us. Kidding, kidding, kidding. She said no. It's Gary's birthday. Well, what better birthday present could you give him than to go to the Quad City Swap? He would love it. I saw the love in his eye last time we went. Hey, Pep, what's going on, buddy? You're going. I know you're going. Not Owl, what's going on? So Nathan says, so some of the X-ray Tetra Fry are becoming free swimming. I'm sorry, guys. My eyes are just for crap these days. They are going to be slow growing, I feel. The Zebra Danio fry along Zebra Danio fry doing great. Gotcha. Shady, what kind of fish are right behind you, Whip? Um, gosh, I forget. I mean, there's definitely flower horn. Flower horn? No, that's wrong. Frontosa. There's some frontosa in there. And then there was a couple that I bought that I didn't know what they was, but the guy says they're from Lake Tanganyika, and they look great in there. And I looked them up, and they were in fact from Lake Tanganyika. And let me see if I can find them real quick. So there's going to be, he's over there in the quarantine tank, but I'll move him today or tomorrow. A Synodontis multiplicatus. There are 2 lemon cichlids over there chilling in the quarantine, and 10 Dickfeldi, what are they called? Julie Chromus Dickfeldi. I think these these two quick guys, I think those are the Limnatilapia dardenii. I think that's them. Pretty sure. And then I got 2 red frontosa. One's clearly a male, one might be a female, and then I got a black widow in there as well. And I got a bloodthirsty killer that just ate my Kelvis. I had the cutest little Kelvis ever in the whole wide world swimming around in there. It was only about a ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch. And that ornate biker has a very large belly right now. And my Kelvis is missing. So I'm going to assume that he is in the beast of the belly. So he is going to go to the swap with me, and I'm going to sell his ass. Does that answer the question? I don't know if that hits the one you were talking about, but that's the plan. I'm also going to pick up a bunch of Zenny, Holy Rock. My buddy bought a metric ton of it for some reason, and then went saltwater, so he can't use it. So I'm going to buy that off of him, give him some of my live rock that's no longer live because I don't have salt, and some money. Work it off in trade or something. And I'll get this. Can you even see that? This is like a landscaping stone called blue aqua. It's heavy as hell, so they can't move it around, but it's not what I want. And those Dickfeldi, those Julie Chromas, they're so little. If I don't get rid of the ornate, he's just going to eat them up like they're candy. They're zooming back for, yeah, that's those limnotilapia, limnotilapia dardenii. I'm getting better at reading that stuff, you know. Pretty soon I'll be fluent, and I'll be talking to you people with my nose in the air because I don't need to the scientific name. Not gonna happen. What's 28? What? You people are crazy. Reaper, hey bud, what's going on? Happy New Year, brother. Good to see you. Y'all know Reaper, right? He is the man, the muscle behind OFR. Coming to a town near you if you have a fish in need of rescue. Sue Ann's here. I don't see anybody new. Did I skip anybody? Speak up. Nope, looks like I got you. Oh no, Scotty the fish freak. There he is, right there. Hey, and just so I don't know how many of y'all made the very beginning, but this is an open panel, and feel free to join me if you would care to. Uh, I can't promise how long I'm going to be going, but it'd be fun for a little bit. What else you want to talk about? That was my African cichlid tank. I can't. It's so cool. So some of the X-ray tetra are becoming. Oh, I read that already. But if anybody wants to read it again, there it is. Yep. Those damn chicklets. Yeah, it's not quite the same fish room as what you're used to looking at, is it, buddy? You have a lots of time to decide, but you can always share my room with the Clash if Crystal doesn't go. I already bought my room. Well, I guess I could always get out of that, but it goes the other way too. You know, if y'all want, you could just jump into our room probably. Especially if she doesn't go. She might get a little squirrely having a room with people she doesn't know, but we'll see how that goes. That's why I haven't posted anything officially in the new whatchamacallit there, the Discord. Yeah, right. That's basically what we got to do. She lost a week's vacation. So she's got to be very stingy with where she goes and what she does it now. When the new company, the new company bought the current business, they made some unexpected changes, and it kind of sucks. Came in late. Which show are you talking about? The Clash. That's kind of out by you, Reap. It's a little bit too far, just for you to swing over and do. But the Clash is over in Morgantown, Morganville, Morgantown, right? Pennsylvania. If Scotty's still here, he can correct me. But it's called the Keystone Clash, and it's one of the bigger venues that are put on by clubs. It's not like Aquashella. I mean, obviously, but they do a pretty brisk business over there. Oh, look at that! We got Scotty the Fish Freak right here. Welcome aboard.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you. And we got Miss Christine in the house. So Scotty is the one that has all the answers because he's the man that kind of runs that whole thing.
Well, you see, Whip, the Keystone Clash is the largest hobbyist-run all-species fish event in the country. It is held in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Lancaster?
Or actually, no, is it it might be Berks County. It's on the line, but yes.
What happened to Morgantown?
Well, yeah, Morgantown is in Lancaster.
Oh, okay.
Now you got me wondering, what county is it? I got to Google this. Please hold.
Hold, please.
What county is Morgantown, PA in? It is Berks County. I'm sorry. I think the line is right there.
Oh, and Zenny has it up. Reap, if you're still in here, if you want to find out more about it, just click that link. It's pretty cool. Not West Virginia, Sue-Ann. No. Oh, you wish it was. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Don't go there. You'll miss it. Hey, there's Miss Adele. Hi, Adele. I saw you went streaming right during either KG Tropicals or yeah, I think it was during KG Tropicals stream. I said, ooh, that's gonna be a rough go. Going up against that juggernaut.
Yeah, so it's right on the freaking line.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, and so Reap, Scotty's or you were. I don't know if are you still the president and all that good stuff?
I am the president of the Aquarium Club of Lancaster County, which co-hosts the Keystone Clash with the Cichlid Club of York. And I am appointed by the board of directors of both clubs to be the chairperson of the Keystone Clash.
So basically what he says goes.
No, we have a whole committee.
And he tells the committee what to think and what to do.
They tell me what to think.
So yeah, that
I'm actually let me can I share my screen?
Probably.
Did it work?
Yep.
So Morgantown is right here in the bottom. And right here on the can you see my cursor too?
Yep.
Oh wow. So this is Lancaster right here.
Correct. That's where my buddy lives.
Right on this line right here. This is Lancaster. And this is Morgantown. So this is actually Berks County. And then right here on the other side is Chester County. Elverson is Chester County. So Morgantown is like right on the edge of the three counties. Yeah. There's Blue Ball.
There it is.
Right there, Blue Ball. And then right next to Blue Ball is Intercourse.
Hey. Somebody was thinking ahead when they did that.
Where is it? Hold on, I'm looking. It's right here somewhere. Intercourse, there it is.
You can recognize him by his dot. Zen says what Jenna and Annette say goes.
Right.
Nah, they're just women.
You got quite a few people in here.
It's crazy. I just kind of threw it up there, and 28 people, 29 people. I can't. That's wait, Jenny. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. You know I kid. Women rule. Men drool.
I was just getting ready to go to bed, and then I saw you were live, and I was like, "Ooh!"
Yeah,
But you scared me because at first it was scheduled for 2 hours from now.
yeah, I screwed that up. Sorry about that, everybody.
You
I
you
wonder if
seem
I
like you're
should.
doing better though. Are you feeling better?
I'm feeling better. Yeah, it's still. I can still feel it, but yet my nose isn't quite right. But you know, when has it ever been really?
Right. I was just looking around on bulk reef supply and whatever. What's their new page called? Bulk fresh supply, I guess. Yeah. I was looking at some stuff. They got some sales going on.
Oh well, thank you. I was gonna do that, but then I panicked because I'd set it. I thought I had set it for 950, and it was getting up onto 950, and I thought, oh cripe, I gotta go. I gotta get going, and so I never even went over there. So we've got aquariums, animals, and me. Do we know who that is? I
No,
don't know that name. I mean, I know I've seen that person
they're from
in,
New Zealand though.
from New Zealand. Oh yeah, that's what it says right there. Hello from New Zealand.
They can still come to the clash. Internationals allowed.
Yep. Yep. That's same one, Shady. They still have a bunch of cool cars in that same venue.
Yeah, it's the Antique Auto Mall.
Yeah.
So that I mean that place is huge. Have you walked through it, Whip?
I have the first year. I didn't do it this year, but or
It's huge.
yeah. I don't know if I did it last year. I did it the first year I went down with Crystal, and then she hasn't come the last two times.
Yeah, I mean it's literally a shopping mall where they basically chased out all the stores. I shouldn't say chased out, but emptied out all the stores and put cars in there. And like the glass and the roll up metal doors are still there from when it was a shopping mall.
Hey, Dirt.
And then hey
Yeah.
Jeff, and then our we actually have a storage unit for lack of better terms there, which is like one of the back hallways of the shopping mall where like I don't know like where the maintenance people would be or the security office would be. Um, we actually have it's a hallway basically that's locked up and
Right.
on the very edge, and that's where our storage unit is. It's like 20 feet wide by 120 feet long, and it's locked up, and that's where we keep everything all year long.
Nice.
And they have a lot of car shows there. Every weekend, there's something going on in that
They
place.
had one during the Clash.
Yeah, yeah, outside. Yeah, that was a mess.
Yeah, and then the dogs. You had three different things going on.
Yep.
Nathan says we actually just helped Alan get over the 900 subscriber mark. Well, why haven't you helped Whip get over the
Yeah,
900
yeah.
subscriber
I was
mark?
gonna say, what are you at now?
I don't even know.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't watch that kind of stuff like a lot of people do.
You're at 835.
Yep. Look at that. 835. I just
I'm
looked.
at 699.
See, you're gonna catch me and pass me right by.
I doubt it. I doubt it. There's Zenny with all the knowledge.
Man, she was just killing me today. Just smoking me. Every time I went to post something, she beat me to it by like 5 minutes because I'm so slow.
I think she took off for like a week. She was a little slow for about a week for the holidays.
Oh yeah, yeah. She was only twice as fast as me.
Yeah,
She
exactly.
was half as fast as she usually is, but twice as fast as me.
Oh,
I'm at
look.
571. You better both watch out. Yeah,
Yeah,
you were had nothing for a long time, right?
she's going to start live streaming soon.
She promised me that I'd be her first one. She didn't.
Oh, boy.
So, GRB says mine said 836. Refresh. Sorry, Whip. Well, I'll take one more.
Yeah, really.
But I'm still like 150, 180, what, 165 away.
From what? From monetization? Well, that's senior monetization. You could do it now.
Yeah. No, I still don't have the watch hours.
No? What the hell?
Yeah, I don't do this enough. I've missed too many.
Yeah.
And
You just need to retire. It's that work thing. It kills us all.
Stan, you're 22 years old or you're at 22? That can't be right.
22 subs.
Oh, we should help. I mean, we could double him up right now. Somebody post his link. Somebody's got to be Zen, apparently, because I don't see any other mods in here.
She can
I
do
know
it.
he was going to bed. She was not feeling great. Ed isn't feeling great. Skipper's not feeling great.
Oh, hell, I ain't feeling great either.
Well, I'm not, but I'm at least on the road to recovery. I hope. It's It's been over a year and I haven't gotten to 200 yet. Whip is Mr. Popular. No, I've been doing this since 2019 and I'm not even to 1,000 yet. So I think if you were to do the math, I'm still losing. Looks
I'm
like
actually off work tomorrow.
you what?
I'm off work tomorrow. I got to work all weekend.
I got to work tomorrow because we had a whoops-a-daisy at work today.
Uh-oh.
And I mean, it wasn't nothing horrible. I mean, it could have been, but it wasn't. Broke a fairly got caught breaking a fairly not me one of my guys got caught breaking a pretty substantial policy
Uh-oh.
in front of our we're contractors and
Yeah.
our company, the company we work for, was out watching and they're like, hey,
Yeah.
can't do that. And so now I have to get on a challenge call tomorrow and defend ourselves, which I don't even know how we're going to do that because, I mean, he screwed up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shorts grow a channel, believe it or not.
I need to do more of them. I agree with that statement. When I do
Good.
shorts, I gain subs. I just don't do it enough.
I subbed to Stan's channel. There's one more. Thanks, Reap. Now the rest of you need to follow that man's example and get over there and double up his sub count. There's 30 of us in here, and I bet you half of us aren't subbed over there. I'm not even sure I'm subbed over there.
That's what I'm checking now.
Home. I probably shouldn't do this. This is probably a bad idea.
There we go. I did it.
Oh, it is. It is muted. Good.
Geek Boy's here.
Geekster? Say it ain't so. Son of a... I thought for sure I was subbed, but I was not. Sorry. Apologize. I got to follow my own advice, so I subbed as well.
Whip, what do you use for water change systems?
I have a double Python method.
Double?
Yeah, I empty with one, and then once I get down to my... Hey, Quirky! And Larry D, too. All the cool kids are coming. Nancy B!
She's from Tennessee.
She is from Tennessee, last I checked.
She's a nice lady.
She is. I missed meeting her by, like, my wife not getting her second week.
Mm-hmm.
I blame my wife. It's my wife's fault.
So the reason I ask is I've been looking at Double Python is why he is so popular. Geek. Hi Larry. I was I'm looking to improve my setup, and I have a water spigot in the basement there with a garden hose attached to it. And right next to it I have a sump pump and drain. So I was thinking, okay, maybe I'll get like the Python attachment. Yeah, that's what I was reading. And attach it there. And so like I'm looking on the Bulk Reef Supply website, and their freshwater supply, or whatever the hell they're called now. And they have like a little submersible pump. They got the Python, they got the hose, they got the curves. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to get. I don't know yet.
No, that wasn't it. She almost let me go by myself. But then we both got the COVID or whatever this is, and I haven't been tested, so I shouldn't say that's what it was. And I couldn't go anyway, so.
Elaine is here.
She is. Hi, Elaine. I just subbed, could not get bell to ring though. To Stan. Yeah. You don't know. You're not sure if you should get the Python or a different brand. Is that what you were kind of saying?
Well, I don't know if I need the whole Python system. There's all kinds of accessories. I don't know what I want to get.
You don't really need all that stuff. I mean, you can get it if you want to, but I don't use it. I just use the standard 25-foot hose.
But then, like, I have a garden hose in the basement. Do I need the Python hose, or do I just need the attachment?
No, you want the Python hose. It's a bigger diameter, plus it's well, I don't know what they use for the material that they use for the hose.
Right.
But that hose is phenomenal. That's why I don't even, like Higer has a version of it, and there's a bunch of different. None of those hoses are half as good.
Okay.
That's why it costs a little bit more, I'm guessing. But
Geek says the Python hoses are PVC.
Like some kind of
PVC method.
Pliable PVC?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed that, but okay.
And Koro, now see, Koro's on the opposite side. He says, get hose from a homebrew supply. They have a good stuff and in whatever inner diameter you want.
Right.
Nancy says a basic ass PVC or Python is all you need.
Yeah.
Then he says clear high grade aquarium hose made from medical grade non-toxic and ozone safe materials likely a form of silicone or high quality PVC per Google. Imagine that. Zenny Googled.
Yeah, and she basically said what Geek said,
Yeah.
only much fancier.
She's kind of fancy.
Yeah. You hear that, Zenny? You're fancy. My phone's been acting up all day.
There's Benjamin.
Hey, Benji's here. I don't know how my brain doesn't like see sometimes.
Your brain doesn't see or your eyes don't see?
No, like I'll pass right over it with my eyes. So I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe it is my eyes. Although
yeah,
I
I
can
do
see it once my brain recognizes that it's there.
that. Yeah. Brandon's here.
He's been here. He's been here from the get-go.
Let's do an FFL stats.
34 people. You guys. That's more than I get in my regular stream. This is
Asaya.
what happens when Ed and Skip can't go. People are so
Right.
bored they'll come and watch us.
You were up to, at some point in time, you were up to 39
Oh, stop.
today. Your record is 68. It's the timing. Yep. There's Big Sexy.
I don't know that that's correct. Maybe it's correct since the FFL. Because my very first stream had a ton of people in it.
Yeah.
And then they said, this guy's an idiot, and they quit coming. Asia's here. Hi, Asia. I didn't see you come in because, yet again, my brain missed you. But I see that Nancy said hi, and there you are, right there. Big Sexy. Stephen P. He must be bored.
They all want to see the cats, but I don't know where they are.
Man, I am glad you're here because I'm like, I misread that in my head, and then I'm like, what is he talking about? Oh yeah, that's right. Should Scotty show us his cats? I just got home from work. There are a bunch of night owls in this group. Yeah, I'm not normally one of them. I used to be,
Same.
but and I still can be, in small doses. But like Ed stays up all night. He doesn't go to bed till like I'm getting up, and I'm like, I don't know.
I used to be that way when I was younger.
Linky has spoken. The Zen Ginger asked, should Scotty show his cats? My 8-ball says, the outlook is good. As long as cats, kitties are not a euphemism. Yes. Jenna was making me watch Wicked, so you saved me. Good Lord. Musicals. What a waste of time. Unless they're Disney, and then they're tolerable. Nancy says, they're in your bathroom unrolling your TP.
They did it again today. They did it again today. I'm going to have to start shutting the door.
Yeah, and then you'll get one that's smart like Lisa's cat, and then just opens the door anyway.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind.
That cat did it 3 times today during their show. They tried to lock the cat in the other room, and then 3 times it opened up the door and was right back and jumping up on the counter or the table that they streamed from. And she says, that was very reasonable. Is that a dude? Dang
That's
it, I may have been
true.
napping. No, I just jumped up here about a half an hour ago. Just because Ed and Skip are both sick. And I am less sick. Hey,
There's a sea cat house.
hey, fishy friends, and Whip and Scotty, and Jenny. If I recall, Whip basically said on Saturday that he hates musicals except for every single musical that he has ever seen. Yeah, I did kind of backtrack on that a little bit, didn't I? No, that is not true though. That is, I don't like 90% of them, except for the ones that I've seen. He's up to 33.
Nice.
We 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 got another 10 out of him. I think we can do better. Keep subbing to Stan the Man Pitman.
Oh, Big Steve got a 3D printer.
Shut up.
Wow. Interesting. That's fascinating. I don't understand how that works, but
I don't. He's
it's
probably
way
not
too
here anymore.
advanced.
But Geekster and I were supposed to get together on his. Um, I've been trying to get somebody to print me. I don't think I have any that are handy. They're all in use, but they're basically a tray. Like a miniaturized high school lunch tray
Okay.
with plastic arms.
Yeah.
Arms that hang on the back of your tank, and then you can put your if you have air pump, like
Oh
if
wow.
you're not running the big system and you
Yeah.
just have air pumps, keeps it off your tank, off the top of your tank, out of sight because it drops down below,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not so low that Chewy comes out of the woodwork and gets you. I mean, it doesn't leak. It doesn't.
Right. That's pretty cool.
I like it, but they quit selling them or making them or something back because I bought all of mine back in the 80s, I think, maybe the 90s.
That was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. Most of you kids weren't even around.
I was born in the 80s.
Late 80s, right?
Exactly in the middle, actually.
You're an 85 baby?
Yeah.
I graduated high school in 85. Biggest musical fan. I just, when people break into song, that really just irritates me. Like, if I could figure out a way to make Disney quit singing, although there are a couple. See, here I go. Like Tarzan is pretty cool, although the music wasn't. No, that's a bad example. What's the other one? Lion King. Lion King was pretty cool.
Yes. I like
Um,
Lion King. I agree.
who was it? Was that the one with Phil Collins that did a lot of the work on that?
Oh, I don't freaking know. You're asking me these kind of questions?
No, well, you and everybody listening.
Anna will know the answer, I guarantee you.
And I kind of liked, not the Abomination that was the remake, but the cartoon with Robin Williams, the Aladdin, was pretty fun.
Yeah. Killer Kitty's here.
Shut up, Killer Kitty! You need to come up and play with us.
She's a nice lady.
She is. There's a bunch of nice people in this
She's
here.
probably at Lowe's though. She likes to
Nah,
hang out there.
it's got to be like 11:30 there. There's no way she's still working.
Yeah, she's probably working on something.
You don't sound great, Whip. No, I'm not great. I'm not great. Hey, Cat House. I missed you coming in.
Lilo and Stitch. I don't know that one.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I don't recognize.
And Miss Laurie's here.
She's another nice lady.
Yes.
She'll be at the Clash.
Hey,
That
Reaper says it's not till September. He can do that. Well, now, if you want, Reap, I know your transportation isn't fantastic. If you want, if you do want to go, I can arrange to. I mean, I go right by Big Rich. You know, because he's right off of 90, and that's or 80 or whatever that is. I know it turns into 80. Maybe it's 80 out there. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. I can meet up with you and grab you, put you in the car.
We got to work on Killer Kitty because someone else from our D&D group is going to be coming to the Clash from California.
She said she might come.
She's registered from California. So now we need to get Killer Kitty to come.
Shut up. I'm not doing it again. It took me a minute to figure out what she was talking about. And I'm like, oh, yeah. As you do it. Hey! I don't know how to create things yet. Oh, but I bet you. Oh, I could take like pictures and measurements and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But Geek already told me he could, so I have to get off my lazy butt and measure that stuff and send him some pictures. Don't you dare! Don't you frickin' dare! I better not see that ever again.
You know how let Dee Dee get a hold of it. She'll be making a video out of it.
Any of you people tell Dee Dee, I will find you. I was a high school freshman in 1985, so we're not that far apart in age there, Mr. Xanadu. You're the same age as my little sister. In Wicked, they don't break into song, they never stop. I was 2 years out of the Navy then. Holy cow, Reap. Doing things no man should ever have to see.
Zenny did it. Yep.
All right.
Uh-oh.
She better. Tarzan was Phil Collins. Had Phil Collins.
I don't know if I've ever seen Tarzan.
I liked it. You know what one? I'm gonna sound like a complete puss, but the one that gave me the most feels, maybe if you want to call it that, isn't that the new thing to say? It gave me the feels. Was a movie that almost had no talking in it, by Pixar. I'll give you a firm handshake or a high five if anybody knows which one I'm talking about. It was a long. There was some dialogue, but by and large, like the main character doesn't say much.
Everyone's guessing Wally.
That's it. I really liked that movie. I really, really liked it. And I don't believe anybody sang one time. Well, yes. Now, if you want to go back to the 70s or the 60s or whenever that stuff came out, the
Jungle Book was
Rescuers,
good.
I don't know if the Rescuers had any good music in it, but the Rescuers was a really funny, entertaining cartoon that I remember going to see in the theater back in the day.
I like.
Ben Ochart, hey Ben, how's he doing?
I really like the music in Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
I like the music in it.
I don't remember the music in it.
A lot of steel drum music.
Good Lord, how far back am I? I must be a long ways back. Lilo and Stitch, yep, that's way back there. Half these people probably aren't even here anymore.
Yeah, chat's hopping. They're here.
Hell yeah, buddy. Scotty, what number vendor was I?
Jenna answered.
Oh, no way. Kalish is going to the Clash. Did I miss Kalish come in?
She's not here. That's who we were talking about because I said, someone from our D&D group just registered, and now we need to get Killer Kitty.
Kitty, didn't you say you were going to come, or you were looking to make that happen? I thought you did. Did I mishear you?
She ain't registered.
Atlanta is 6 hours from me. If you take pictures, Geek is still here. If you take pictures, put a ruler right next to it and get as straight down as you can.
Oh, my camera's not on. I'm showing you guys a cat and you can't see it.
We cannot.
Oh, crap.
I don't think Whip will ever be able to top when he meant to say Fox. Yeah. We're not going there, kid.
There it is. Oh, it's sideways. Crap.
What are you, new?
Well, the cat knocked the camera over. There you go.
You're blaming the cat. No, this one is not butterscotch.
That's Mac. Oh.
That's Mac. My Mac might come out here now that the lights have all turned off.
Oh, ow. Oh. Okay.
Man, if you two do that, I will be there. I would love to meet you both. I mean, I've talked to you plenty, but like actually meet you in the flesh.
I mean, they could just come to the Clash. Nancy can come.
Yeah, she could. I don't know if she'd want to.
Why not?
I wanna see Wild Robot. I have a feeling that's another one that will make me cry. I never even heard of it. And I know you haven't.
No. Oh, now I got two cats.
Nancy's beat me up with my favorite cartoon. Way too preachy. They hardly said anything. He loved her and she loved him right back. That's all that I need to know. Under the sea. That'd be awesome, Nancy. I'd love to go to the aquarium. So that might happen.
X-Do, that's not that bad. I've driven to Indianapolis before. And I've driven to Tennessee. I drove to Nashville. So if I can do that, You can drive to Morgantown.
Oh, that's too bad. If you can find out, like even a day, unless you find out that very day, then you can still get the
Early bird.
yeah. Keep registrations a surprise.
Yeah,
Did you say something you weren't supposed to?
I blurted out that Kalish was registered, and Jenna yelled at me. Said, what if Kalish wanted it to be a surprise?
She might have.
Yeah.
Now you went and blew it in front of 40 people. Oh, 36 now. I'm
Yep.
losing people. You're going to have to bring out those kitties again.
They're tackling each other down the steps.
We've been telling you that, Scotty. Were you here? You weren't here. Ding dong. You weren't here and I missed you, did I? No way.
What?
I don't know. Shady said ding dong. Like, I wonder if I missed him in the chat.
No, he's been here.
Okay. Morgantown, PA. 1,200 miles. Yeah, that ain't so bad.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Nancy wants a kids movie where the lesson is that pollution isn't actually all that bad. Someone tell Scotty his camera's off. Do you not like planes, Stu? I used to drive from Southeast Florida to Southwest PA once a year. I
That's
used
not
to
bad.
drive from Northwest Illinois to Southwest Florida every year in one trip. 22 hours, I think it is. 22 hours one way, no stopping, other than to pee and to fuel up. Shady wants to see more Scotty.
Who doesn't?
Nancy Zenfest will draw in all the riffraff. We all pretend like we don't know about Kalish. K who? Riffraff is our crowd. Sorry, Whip, for left with the Bambi post. Shh. Secrets. If KK goes, I'll try. Oh, there you go. Put the pressure on her. That's not mean or nothing. We demand Mac and Cheddar to host.
They're chasing each other somewhere. I don't know. They're not in here.
Where you at, Stan? That's a long ways. You must be like Southwest or something. You sound like you live in some place as me. In the same place as me, we have small airport and an hour away, big airports 3 hours away, but still better to drive 17. The Q&A session with the cats. In my 20s, yes. 30s, probably. 40s, perhaps. In my 50s, not so sure. You know, when you are the man behind the wheel and it's a 20-hour drive or whatever it is, we'll just say 20 for math purposes, and you want to make it last 30 because damn it, you don't want to be in a hurry, make it last 30. If you want to make it last 18, don't get caught. You are in control of your propulsion. I don't even know what I'm saying. Jenna, time to break free, Nathan. I know someone who could formally put Scotty's cats as speakers on the Clash. Yeah, you do. Do it. Used to travel a ton. I never have. I've never had the travel bug. I mean, you guys have the travel bug? Who has it? Because I have no desire to go anywhere.
I do, but I don't get the time off from work or
Well,
what I do
I'm
with my evening.
saying even if you you know, we're on the Rico Stain show and we're fielding the question if you had no issues with money, would you travel? And I think probably not. I mean, I'd go within the United States, but I have very little ambition to leave the United States.
All right, calm down, you two. Be nice. That you're getting a little rough.
George tells me it will only take 167 hours to ride my wheel to the Clash. Oh, George.
Google.
Google. Yeah. My eyes aren't bad at all. I think Gina is the only one marked as going, though. She's definitely going.
Yeah.
I'd love to travel a lot more than I do, and maybe a resolution for 2025. There you go. First
Yeah.
place, Morgantown, PA.
Delaware. You can come visit Mac and Cheddar. They're killing each other right now.
With love.
Mac has Cheddar's head with both of his paws.
It'll be fine. Roll some dirt. Roll him in some dirt. 4 or 5 hours is about all the driving I want to do these days. Chattanooga is just under 3 and was a nice drive. I often do 2 plus just to get to my destination at work. And then I have to drive the rest of the day going door to door, knocking on people's door to avoid my guys getting shot out of the trees because the homeowners are like, "What are you doing up there?" I've done much longer. You know the trip I make with. Oh yeah, Reaper. Now there's a man who drives, and he does most of the driving too because the kids he goes with. Although one of them just got a license, I heard. I saw that on one of your clips, on one of your videos that somebody finally was able to get a license where they can split time with you. But yeah, I drive pretty much all day. And when I was working down in Skokie, that was a 2-hour drive in, a 10-hour day, and then a 2-hour ride home. That was not fun. And I did that for 3 years.
Screw that.
From where I am, Nancy, the drive between Knoxville and Chattanooga is the most boring road in the world, but it's about 4 hours for me. How can it be boring? Aren't you like going down a mountain, then back up a mountain, and then back down a mountain, and then back up a mountain? That is the craziest terrain I've ever been nearby. Reaper says he loves driving. I used to, but I get sleepy now.
Yeah,
Which is
same.
part of the problem I had with the diabetes is I kind of gave it to myself because I was drinking. I'm sure I've told this story, but I was literally drinking like 18 bottles of Coke every day.
Holy
Uh, not the full size ones, but
cow.
the 12-ounce ones,
Oh
the
yeah.
smaller bottles. And then I'd throw in a couple monsters here and there just to
Mm-hmm.
really tune myself up because I was afraid I was going to end up killing somebody.
Right.
Uh, I'd rather risk health. Not anymore. Now that I know what diabetes actually is, I probably would not have done that. But
Mm-hmm.
at the time, I was like, well, what's the worst that could happen?
Zenny, your addiction is worse.
I know I hate saying it out loud, but once the in-laws are no longer in need of our assistance, we want to do some traveling. Yeah, you know where I do want to go, and oh, I don't know how many of you guys will know because I always forget the name of the movie, but it had that one guy with the same acting skills no matter where he's in, Jurassic Park, uh, Wedding Crashers. God, what is that guy's name? I think he's from Chicago, even.
Mm.
Anyway, he's a big, tall drink of water. Um,
Sam Neill?
no, no, no.
That was Geek's guess, not mine.
Think the next one. The next one, when it was just when they're on the island and they're trying to rescue Sarah. He was
Land
the
Before Time.
he was the Greenpeace guy, big, tall dude. He plays the same character no matter what movie
Shrek.
he's in. Huh?
Shrek.
Kitty turns 40. I don't believe that. You probably turned 30. They haven't done crap for me. Well, I'm spending tons of money on my old Suburban suspension, brakes, etc. next week. Well, there you go. You'll be all ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Skull. Skull made it in. Man, some of you like to make me read a lot. I am one of the
I wish there
people.
was more train service. If there was a train with less stops, I don't want all the stops like Zenny, but if there were more train routes with less stops and stuff and transfers and stuff, I'd do a lot more traveling.
Me too. Me too. I would love. I've taken the train into Chicago just because, but damn, there's a lot of there is a lot of stops between where I got on and where I got off.
Mm-hmm.
18, holy hell! I thought my espresso addiction was bad. Yeah, no, It was bad, Jenny. For 3 years, I drank that crap. She'd buy me that string of uh, Coke. I mean, she'd get me four of them because we worked 4 10s, and I'd go through one every day, and then I'd
You
stop
really
at a
love
gas
train
station
rides.
and grab a monster or two. Monster Assault. It was a black can with red lettering. Oh, so good. Now, if I were to have one of those, I'd probably die. You're not wrong, Stephen. That's probably why I had to drink so many of them. And near the end of that 3 years, it wasn't even helping me. I mean, I was just pounding them and doubling up on the monsters, and I'm still like driving like this. Longfin Emeralds. I get way more caffeine and way less sugar, sodium, and calories, though. On what? I must have missed what you said. Sam Neill, nope. It'll come to me if not nobody got it. Whips World. When I was in Wisconsin and working in Illinois, I would drive 4 hours from Heartland to Bloomington, do a 2-hour meeting, and then drive 4 hours back several times a month. Yeah, that sounds about right. Bloomington, that's where I was. I was going to Bloomington. That's about just a little, give or take, 2-hour drive because it depends on how peoply it is, what time of day, that sort of thing. Because we start at 6, so a lot of times getting to work wasn't an issue because I'm leaving the house at 3 a.m. but or 3:30. But coming home, whew. Nope, not Jeff. He played alongside Jeff, though. Vince Vaughn, thank you. That's him. Big sexy guy. Yeah, so he was in a movie called something Couples Retreat, maybe, I think it was, where they all go to this island to fix their marriages. And one side is to fix the marriages, and the other side is just nothing but like a hottie resort for all the kids, adult kids. And several of the dudes want to go over to the other side, but also the whole time I'm just going, damn, look at that water. That is the bluest blue I've ever blued. Groot. Yeah. Fucking Steven.
Hey, stop that. Get off that.
I am sorry. I will try to be better.
Stop chewing on my wires.
I am not. You can't prove it. Nobody saw nothing.
Ow! No, not my toe either, you little asshole.
All right, I am an asshole.
Ow! Stop it.
My high school choir took a train from MPLS, which I don't know what that is, to Chicago and back. Yes, yes, yes. So he's a fan of the train. I spend way too much time on the damn train. Yeah, geekster. Jeez. He gets so bored with the train, he gets off and takes an hour and a half on his little scooter.
Yeah.
Ben Sharp, what's going on, Ben? Sorry, it took me forever to get down to you. Yeah, that's about right. Although it was more my whatever does your oh my God, come on, brain. What organ does the blood sugar thing? Creates the oh, never mind. Sometimes you just can't pretend you're not an idiot. And today is one of those days. Commuter trains do not equal passenger trains, thankfully.
That's true.
I seen a vid of a guy. Whew, well, I don't know if you want to be talking about that. It took a train from New York to Cali. It took him days and cost $2,200 or $2,500. But all food was included, and he got his own room. Yeah, it's still too damn long. I'd need to go home the minute I get there because I would be out of vacation. Jolt was the OG. Remember Jolt?
I never had it. I've heard of
it. Yeah, you would have been like 2, maybe. When did that come out, Zenny? Do you remember?
Google it, Zenny.
I want to say I was in high school, so it was probably early mid 80s, right? Steven, you see the video of the guy's heart beating in his chest from drinking like 12 cans of Red Bull and Monster? Can't remember the drink. Well, fellas, it's midnight and I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. Sweet dreams. Well, good night, Miss Killer Kitty.
I'm getting there myself.
And then, just to make sure I was aware, she did confirm it was couples retreat. Love trains. Best day of my life was to actually drive one. My friend retired from the
That'd be
railroad, and
pretty
that
cool.
was a gift from him. 8 hours on the rails, did it all. Awesome. That is awesome. It'd be totally cool if you're in charge. Hang on,
Mhm.
fellas. We're going for a ride. I thought couples retreat was kind of funny. I didn't even know if it was all that funny, but it was the the resort that they were at. You know, if I'm going to travel, that's the kind of thing I want to travel to. That was amazing. Holy crap, Nathan. I have not. Oh, talking about the heart thing. Should I go to dodgeball? 1, 2, 3 dodgeball. You can dodge a wrench. That is why my wife and I go to the Caribbean every year. Yeah, I bet. Same water. I don't remember where that even was. I looked it up once. It was pretty out in the middle of nowhere. Just a couple little pin points on the map in the middle of the big blue ocean. I also once took a $25 a bull red eye bus trip to Madison. I can't imagine how many and what kind of drugs were on that bus. Sia says, hubby, daughter, and I took the Amtrak to Little Rock to L.A. Woof! Now that's a that's a ride. Back in 2012. Oh, and she got stuck with a roommate. Lots of fun, and the train stops so often, and you have to be prepared. Food was great. St. Croix was water like that. Has God, has water like that. Amazing. We went to Cancun, and it was kind of similar, but there was, it was Cancun, so it wasn't fantastic. You go out on the beach, and there's people trying to sell you things every 15 seconds. So kind of kind of killed the vibe. Should have got a dog, Scotty. MPLS is Minneapolis. Okay, I don't know how I would have known that, but I guess that makes sense. Amtrak was not cheap, but a good experience overall. Pancreas, yes, but what does it? What was it? I was trying to think of that it creates something. Insulin. Jeez, you would think I would know.
Oh, that.
Yeah. See, it
Yeah.
just popped into my head. See, if I don't think about it anymore, then it comes right to me.
All
You
right,
don't.
Whip. I'm ditching you.
All right, buddy.
I'm crashing.
I am too. I'm probably gonna hang up the old
I'll be in
microphone
chat.
myself. All right.
I'll see you.
Can you read these for me? Pancreas. Yep. 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 I can never mind with all the best of them. Yep. I'm pretty good at that too. Trains are the best. I wish more people had the opportunity to ride a train as part of their commute. Driving sucks and is stressful and hazardous, but trains in the U.S. suck. Yeah, they stop too much. I want to get there. That's why I can't do what Geek does. I don't ride the train, and I sure as hell wouldn't ride a Unix bike that goes 30 miles an hour. and I have to yield to everybody. I remember Jolt, late 80s. I don't think it was late 80s, bud. I think it was early, right? I'm low key shocked. We have slow trains in the U.S. Yes, we do. And I'm sure there's some express ones that will just kind of go across the country, but I ain't seen one yet. What was the other one that came out later? There was Jolt that was advertised as twice the caffeine and twice the sugar, right? And then there was another one, like a green label, or was that Jolt that was green? But there was another one later that kind of kind of did the same thing. Was marketed very similarly. Did I even read that? We have trains in the U.S. and we're all getting rid of freight lines for what? Semi trucks? Does that make sense? Yep, 1985. Yeah, I remember. I remember getting it, and I was either in high school or just out of high school. So 85 would put me right there. My uncle drank Jolt. I wasn't allowed to drink pop. Well, that's just rude. Oh, and Skull also verified 1985. Tagline: all the sugar and twice the caffeine. Yep, yep. Got married on a train. Woo. Happy 2025, everyone. Much love to all you, and thanks for the stream. You bet, buddy. Have a great night. Oh, Zenny's taking off too? Or maybe that's because I said that. Nancy, I thought Whip was. Maybe I misheard. No, I was I'm just thinking about it. Scotty was taking off. But I'm all caught. Well, I was. I was almost caught up. Not to get political, but Biden has ridden a train to D.C. and back to commute as senator for however many years. And my biggest disappointment is he didn't take that passion and invest in rail. And then you got the side eye from Elaine. I could see getting married on a riverboat. I can't get on the water. Well, I could. I'd throw up a lot, but I could do it. Yeah, we're not doing that. I'm not doing that either. Closest train station to us is almost an hour away. Yeah, me too, Jenna. I have to go all the way to like Crystal Lake or Harvard, which both of those are right around an hour. And that's where we went to get on the one time I did go. We did a staycation one year. Just went to a bunch of local places, and one of the places was the Shed Aquarium, and we took the train down into the city, and then we had to jump on a bus. We had no idea what we were doing, but we got there. And then on the way back, we decided to walk, which was dumb. Had to carry the youngest kid the whole way, and he peed on me. That was no fun. Kind of ruined the whole day. Because I don't remember much of the day other than the fact that I got peed on. Jolt was 1985. Naperville to City Train, Oak Park. Yep. I know all of those places. Search. Yep. You got it, Jen. Sorry. Didn't mean to shorten your name there. Amp. Was that a thing? I think Scotty's just making shit up. Was there a drink called Amp? They're supposed to get right of way, but they never do. Mountain Dew. See, my wife and my daughter, at least one of my daughters, love Mountain Dew, but I cannot stand it. I don't know what it is about Mountain Dew, but ugh, yuck. Passenger, I read that already. What was the beer one? Surge was like glowing green drink. Yeah, yeah. I knew it was green was involved. I think the can was green too. According to Google, Jolt may be coming back this year. No kidding. That's what we need. They're looking at all these companies like Monster and Red Bull, and they're like, Jesus, we were doing that 30 years ago, 40 years ago. I don't want to know how long ago it was. Although I feel like the OG Coca-Cola was maybe the first enhanced energy beverage before they took all the foam stuff out. Yep. You know that's right. Surge was amazing back in the day. I don't remember it. It was kind of Mountain Dewy, right? There was no fizz to it. Down through Texas, along the border, heading west through lots of the middle of nowhere. We saw ghost towns, mountain goats on the sides of the bluffs, wild farms, cows, a little bit of everything. I just want OG Four Locos. Four Locos. I don't know what that is either. Quirky, you're always coming up with some weird stuff. I believe the train from Cali to New York takes 3 days. That would be interesting. See, now 3 days I could justify, but if it takes a week, I'd be like halfway there, going, "Okay, we got to go back." I only got 7. Little Rock to LA took three full days. Across the country would be 4 to 5. That was in 2012, though. Now they go way faster, way faster. Hey, Jeremy's here. Damn, YouTube hid the stream from me. Better late than never, I guess. Yeah, you caught on right at the tail end. Because I don't know if I can go much longer. We're dropping people like crazy. And I've gone for a what? Hour and 28 minutes. Maybe I'll call it in about 2. Unless you want to come up, Jeremy. You want to come up? I know I am and C. But you're more than welcome to show up and maybe extend this. I can't fly for health reasons. I wonder if that's Xanadu's issue too. If he answered that, I'd missed it. Yeah, right. It did. It was like a glowing green. Uh-oh, I missed something. Then I watched the Drunk History Coke story a few days ago. You guys want to cry, especially in those of you who are a little bit older. Man, that Superman Christopher Reeve documentary was rough, especially the last half hour. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I was doing well up until that last half hour, and then I reverted to a little kid that fell down and skinned his knee. Four Locos were like an alcoholic drink, energy drink. Come on, eyeballs, work with me. That are linked to the heart issue, if I remember right. So it's just jacked you up. I remember some of the weight loss stuff was attributed to that kind of thing too, where it would just get your heart pumping so fast that you would burn fat, but it would also kill some folk. It's on YouTube. I got watching a string of them last week. They're still around, but they changed the formula heavily. Yeah, it happens when you kill people. Scotty, however you get there, I will pick you up. Where is Scotty going? He's probably going down south to that Catfish Cataclysm or whatever that was, right? You still have 28 people? Yeah, but I had 40 not even that long ago. For real, what are we? Chopped? Oh, you're the best piece of the meat. That sounds weird. You know what I meant in a friendly, funny way, not a weird old man way. Was it worth watching? Nancy, we would also like to see you on the stream. Yeah. I missed my opportunity to meet you in person. This would be a close second. I've been aquascaping predator to bay 3000 last hour. Probably shouldn't come up. Yeah, no. No, if you're in skivvies, I won't let you up. Gang warfare, VA World War, WW. V, gang warfare via Whipsquad. I don't know. You people in your acronyms, I never know what the hell you're talking about. I can barely figure it out when you spell it out. San Antonio. Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. That one I got, but they were toasted better with the risk of death. Toasted. Tasted better. Yeah, that's why they eat the octopus live too, right? You never know if it's going to suffocate you as it's trying to fight from being swallowed. You go first, Nancy. I was definitely Everclear. If I was drinking the hard stuff, it was definitely Everclear. But most of the time, I was a poor college student, and it was a beer you hardly never see no more is Miller Genuine Draft back in the day. And now the Four Loco is replaced by the what is that called? Jägermeister and the Red Bull, whatever that's called. I know what it's called. I'm just not. I'm struggling today with the brain. I'm gonna blame it on the COVID. Everclear. I have vague memory of such a thing. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you drink it. It was a balance. It was to balance out the ADD. Ah, well, I'm officially out of vodka, and I'm 4 minutes longer than I said I was going to go. And Jeremy's almost naked. Zenny won't come up. All right, Reap. So you just you did what? You PM'd info for Clash, and thanks. I don't know what that means, buddy, but no problem. Thanks for showing up, bud. I am tickled pink that you took the time to spend an hour with me, or a little over. COVID does give you the foggy brain. See, yeah, let's go with that. Jaeger bomb. Thank you, Skull. I've only said that word about 1,000 times in my life. You'd think that would stick, but no. I had a friend try to mix Everclear with milk. Ugh. Oh, you know what that is? Is that called the cement mixer? I don't remember what the cement mixer is made out of, but there's a shot that the minute it hits your mouth, it basically solidifies and just oh, yeah, that's a good one. Fun fact: cherry bombs for Everclear soaked cherries in Jello shots is a good way to get alcohol poisoning. Speaking from experience. Oh, I got you. See, Jesus. Um, Heffen, Heffen Reefer beer. I never heard of that. That's a new one for me. I got a new bottle of vodka. Hand me over your glass. Well, if I was too far gone, I might have tried. And then this would have ended in a hurry. Xanadu, haha, Asia. I know, right? I remember one summer show in Brookings, South Dakota, with a pretty redhead girl and purple passion, which was Everclear, I think. It is a fun fact, Zen. I missed all of the show walking back to the car for refills. J Rock, buddy, what's going on, my friend? Yeah, sorry, Reap. Yeah, I got it now. I will. I'll definitely shoot you over some info on that. It's a little pricey though, bud. Just to let you know, it's not like you're going to a like your local swap. I mean, it's worth it, but you're not going to walk in there for $1 or $5 or whatever they charge. I think it's $5 at the GCCAO here in Chicago. Thanks for the stream. Well done. Take one down. Pass it around. Yep. Nancy, I don't remember. That's because he was drinking them Jello shots. Great to see you, Rick. Yep. Scotty, they are making kittens. That's right. All right. I got to the bottom. I'm going to pull the plug. You guys have a brilliant rest of your night. I am going to go to sleep, try to get better. And Reap, I will get that information over to you. All right. Debs, oh, good Lord. Have you been here this whole time? I hope you didn't just come in and I'm leaving on you, but that's exactly what I'm going to do if that's the scenario. All right, guys. Peace out. Love each other.